Overtime pay. Overtime pay. Continue and say, this is paid to a worker. This is paid to a worker. This is paid to a worker who works or serves. Who works or serves. Who works or serves over and above the normal working time. Over and above normal working time. Over and above normal working time. Let's go to another structure. Cost of living allowance. Cost of living allowance. Also continue. This refers to the payment. This refers to the payment. This refers to the payment given to workers. This refers to the payment given to workers. This refers to the payment given to workers in response to an increase. In response to an increase in general price level. In response to an increase in the general price level. Increase in the general price level. First of all, continue. It is a payment given to employees. It is a payment given to employees. Given to employees who work in places where there are high costs of living. Given to employees. Given to employees who work in places where there are high costs of living. High costs of living. For example, in urban areas like Kampala. For example, in urban areas like Kampala. Next, piece rate payments. Piece rate payments. Piece rate payments. Continue and say, this refers to the payment. This refers to the payment. This refers to the payment where a worker is paid. This refers to the payment where a worker is paid doing a given piece of work. A worker is paid doing a given piece of work. It is applicable. It is applicable. It is applicable where work to be done is measurable. It is applicable where work to be done is measurable. Where work to be done is measurable, and payment rates are usually agreed upon. Where work to be done is measurable, and payment rates are usually agreed upon before work is done. Usually agreed upon before work is done. We have got another type of wage. It's called time rates. Time rates. Time rates. Continue and say, this refers to the method of payment. This refers to the method of payment. This refers to the method of payment based on the amount of time worked. Based on amount of time worked. let's have another structure. Contract-based payment. Contract-based payment. Contract-based payment. Contract-based payment. This refers to the mode of payment. This refers to the mode of payment. This refers to the mode of payment where a given worker, mode of payment, where a given worker takes on a piece of work. This refers to the mode of payment where a given worker takes on a piece of work, takes on a piece of work to be done, which should be completed in agreed time, for agreed amount of money, I've got another structure. Special wage addiction. Special wage addiction. Special wage addiction. This is a situation where the worker is paid. This is a situation where the worker is paid during abnormal working conditions. Worker is paid during abnormal working conditions. For example, in insecure places. Next, bonus scheme payment. Bonus scheme payment. Bonus scheme payment. This refers to the extra reward. Given to a worker. Extra reward given to a worker over or above his regular pay. And it is normally given to workers. Who perform their duties exceptionally well. It is normally given to workers who perform their duties exceptionally well. Next, standard pay. This refers to the payment given to workers. As a fixed pay, given to workers as a fixed pay in a given period. This may be monthly, weekly, irrespective of the amount of work done. Irrespective of the amount of work done. Irrespective of the work done. Next, policy allowance. Policy allowance. This is usually paid to workers. This is usually paid to workers whose services are very scarce. This is usually paid to workers whose services are very scarce. Whose services are very scarce. The intention of this payment, the intention of this payment is to motivate and encourage workers. The intention of this payment is to motivate and encourage workers to serve for the organization. To motivate and encourage workers to serve for the organization. To serve for the organization. Members, those are wages. They are in different structures. We have talked about the overtime pay, and this one is paid to the only workers who work in hours which were not agreed upon. For example, your time for leaving has reached, for example, you reach at 5. And for you go up to 6. So you are given what you call overtime pay. And some companies have it. If you go beyond your normal working hours, you are given overtime pay. Then we have got shift pay. It's an allowance or payment given to workers who alternate as they perform their duties. Sometimes employees, and during unusual, it is just an allowance. We have also got this one, cost of living allowance. For example, now, most of us, we are staying here in Kampala, and we are working with some good entrepreneurs who look at the cost of living. Now, look at now the prices of goods and services. They are ever escalating. You get 10,000 as if you didn't have money. So, at least when you are bargaining for wages, be paid according to the cost of living. You cannot be sleeping in Kampala and you receive the same amount of money with someone who is in a Kapchorwa, who is deep in Iga. Yes, here you pay water, you pay transport, even you are to work on your nails, you have to look nice. You see now, Jojo. All that. But someone who is in Kapchorwa who wakes up in the morning and is going to dig doesn't need all that allowance. And you have to look nice at these people's workplace because no one will allow you in his office when you look miserable. You have to be decent and presentable. So, you have to be given money according to the cost of living because there are so many costs in car here in town. Transport, water, even where to sleep, even what to eat. It's a lot. But people in village, they have their gardens. You wake up in the morning, they go to their banana plantation, they get bananas. Sugar canes are there. But here, even when you want to buy a mango, you pay. Piece rate payment. This is so common with the entrepreneurs. And it is so common in secondary schools. You go to a certain secondary school, they tell you the day you appear is the day we shall pay you. You come like this, the day you don't work, you don't earn anything.
You present yourself, no payment.
No payment. When it rains heavily, when you get sick,
But that is incident.
it is so dangerous. When you don't appear at workplace, that money, the nose swallows the money. You have not appeared in class, no what? It is very, I hate this because they cheat you. But if you get sick, they don't mind about you.
Sick without leave.
So the day you appear at school, and it is so common among the private schools especially, I think all that you are doing is the way you are.
This one is cheat people.
Completely. Someone has appeared at school, you are giving him 10,000. For the whole day, he's suffering with people's kids. And
You get your own job and do it yourself.
Okay, we have got time rate. It is based on the amount of time worked. This is common with the Chinese and the Indians. They work on time. And actually, I've had those who have traveled to America. For them, they pay you according to the hours. 2 hours, they pay. 3 hours, like that.
But the real work,
Hey.
they do work, not gambling like here.
And for them, they time you.
So here you are not working. No, I'm not saying here, but I'm saying in Uganda.
Yeah,
Where somebody says,
But this time rate is not so common here. It's so common in
people are very lazy. They just count the days and the hours. No work done.
No one.
And they want money to
You
be
find
paid.
the students in class because they are out dancing.
They are dancing. But if a white man has given you a job and it is time, trust me, you must work within those hours. I've always had it in America. Then we have this one, contract-based payment. Yeah, you sign a contract, and I heard that when you sign a contract, that person is not allowed to fire even when you do something bad. If he fires you, he pays that amount of money till they are going to pay the time elapses. And it is more of job security. You are sure to work for that company for the time you agreed. But when you work when you don't have the contract, someone can wake up in the morning and say, please don't bring here your goods and services. That is contract-based. We have got special wage addiction. This is a situation where the worker is paid during abnormal working hours. For example, in insecure places. Those people who come from Kasese, you know that place is not safe. Regional places. So those people who go and work there, they are given this one, special wage addiction, because they are working in places which are insecure. Their bonus scheme, it is an extra reward given to worker over and above his regular pay, and it is normally given to workers who perform their duties exceptionally well. You can be the same organization, but the boss can see that you are doing things in a way that you defeat others. You are given this bonus, standard pay. This one, it is a fixed amount of money. It can be monthly, weekly. Police allowance. These are technical people. They are given money just because they are rare to get.